Okay, I'm back. I just had to fix my phone. It was acting up a little bit towards the end of the first part of the live, so I do deeply apologize for that. But anyway, again, this is Rasheem. I'm hoping y'all having a good night. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna look at a couple of old school crashes. Like I said, I do apologize for something happening to my phone, so I got it fixed now. Should be able to do the live. Okay, good. I got a person and a like. Thank you. So what we doing today is we're gonna do some old school, big crashes, big ones. So, we're gonna first one we're gonna do is gonna be not that one. Oh, that's old school, but all right, hold on. It's gonna give me a minute. I gotta set this up. Um, go ahead and say hello. So you can use the chat. I just do Daytona. Oh, uh, here we go. There we go. Start a Daytona for that. That's getting a little too far right there. But anyway, so like I said in the first part of the live, there will be some new content. There'll be some new things coming. Thank you for Fake Daddy for giving me that thing about the Discord. I am gonna look into that. So again, thank you for that. Um, hmm, do that one. All right. So without further ado, just give me a sec. I gotta get it just set up. And this is the Daytona 500 2001 big one. Can everybody see the screen who's on here right now? Two people, two likes, appreciate it. Y'all can see the screen? Y'all can hear me okay? Y'all let me know in the comments. All right, here we go. Put a little more sound to this. Oh man. Look at that big one. That was one of the worst ones I've ever seen. That's crazy. This is like almost 18 years ago now. And this is still one of the most remembered crashes in NASCAR history. This is when Tony Stewart's on board. Yeah, Bobby Gordon did hit that 22. Oh, good lord. Ooh. Can you imagine if using a car when that happened? How scary that would be. Look at that. This is insane. And he walked away with just a few bruises. It's amazing the safety of these race cars. I gotta tell you, these. It's Tony Stewart. Well, we got 3 people now in the chat and the live. So hello. All right. So that was the 2001. Give me a moment. I'm gonna put this back on me for a moment while I try to see what the next one I'm gonna do. But thank you for you guys watching so far. You got any questions on this chat? Let me know and we'll figure this out. I'll do my best to answer your questions as I go along. Well, other than that, let's have some fun tonight. It's good to have some fun once in a while. You know, things can get a little stressful in life. You know, it's always good to have fun. So, oh no, that's interesting. Like I said, I'm just trying to find something on the thing. Y'all give me a moment. I might have to manually type it in. Y'all give me a minute. My apologies. This TV gets a little crazy. Let's start with numbers. Let's go. If I'm gonna go big ones. Yeah, we'll go 19. Hey, 58. Hey, nice to see you on the chat. We'll go 1988. That's a good year. That was 30 years ago. Ooh, no, I remember that. Starting lineup. No. Yeah, we'll start with this one. All right, I got the next one. Give me a second. I'm gonna load it. Are y'all ready? I'm going to switch it over now. Give me a second. And 3, 2, 1. Krista Karamaki. Oh, good. Well, let's see anybody who can recognize that blue and reddish car that flipped upside down that year. This is back in 1988. Can anybody guess who that driver was? Any guesses from the audience? Nobody yet. Can anybody guess who was in that car back in 1988? Give you a clue. He's in the Fox booth right now as we speak. That'll be your clue on that one. Oh, that was Richard Petty, by the way. That really destroyed car right there. I'll try to get a little bit closer to y'all. Thank you to Jacob Hernandez for this video of the 88 big Daytona 500 big one. Look at this car over here. That car got savaged. And look at this guy. Ooh. Richard Petty. That is not a misprint, people. He did win 200 Cup races, yes. Well, this is back in 88, won $6 million. I think by the time he finished retiring in 1992, I think at the time he was the first one ever to get to $10 million in his career earnings by the time he retired. I'll double check that, but I think someone said he got about $10 million in his whole racing career. Jack Gordon did that pretty much in 1 year. So you can imagine how much money has gone into sport in the last 30 years as far as prize money and all that other stuff. And that's only 30 years ago, so you can imagine now. So they're going to show the replay on this. How many people remember watching this crash before? I'm not saying you had to watch it live. I was old enough to watch this race when I was in about almost 9 years old. At the time this race happened, I was watching it. I think it was me. My mom was watching it that year. There's my man Bill Elliott. Oh, that coolest car, by the way. That's Bobby Allison. There's there on our. If you guys ever watched the 88 500, I would highly recommend if you haven't watched it. You know, Ken Squire always does a great job of commentary. He called Dale Earnhardt that year Darth Vader because that was the first year in the black car. He actually called him Darth Vader in the race. I thought that was cool. Uh-oh, he got hit from behind. Oh, look how violent this looks. I gave him like 2 calls. That's cool. Yeah. So, these crashes are crazy. But thank God for the safety of this guy. He only had a couple bruises on his ankles and a shoulder, and he did come back to race the following week. So, look at that. Look at the audience. You imagine you right by the fence, you see a car upside down. Look at these people scattering. It's like, I'm out of here. I want no part of this. That's crazy right there. Oh, this is Ricky Rudd. Okay, he's in the Bernstein car. This was the Quaker State car. You should look up NASCAR Man on YouTube. What does he do? Does he do like videos like these, or does he do like stop motion? Does he do like NR 2003? Does he do like Lacy News? I might look him up. I'll see what he does. All right, so give me a moment. Let me go find the next one. Oh, cool, Tim Richmond. That's a shame he died, man. He was a great race car driver. Hold on. It's gonna give me a minute. I gotta type this in. Y'all give me a minute. While I'm typing the next thing I want to look up. Yeah, just let me know in the comments what he does, and then I will look at it. And if y'all missed the first part earlier, I will be going to Miami tomorrow for a church convention for a weekend. One of the churches that I do go to once in a while, they're having a big convention in Miami, so I'll be doing some training at possibly at some point. Preach at different churches and organizations. So, awesome church convention in Miami. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, 1999. That's a good one. 2002. Hold on. I'm gonna pick 3 years. You tell me which one you guys want to see. There's a ninth. He makes NASCAR clip. He also does way long videos, something like Davey Allison's comeback. Oh, that would be cool. I like Davey Allison. I want to see. I might see that one. All right, we could do either 1992 Daytona 500 big one. We could do the 2007 end of the race big one. No, I don't like that one. That was pretty good. Or we could do not 2004. And that's not a bad one. Or we could do I guess 2011 ain't bad. That was a big one. Oh yeah, the tire wars with Hoosier and Goodyear. Yeah, I want to see that one. Yeah, there was a lot of controversy over that tire war. Yeah, that was very interesting. So y'all get to pick. Y'all get to pick the We could do the 1991 Daytona 500 big one, the 2007 Finish big one, or we could do the 2011 big one. And I think there was one in 2014. So we'll do almost one of every generation card. So we could do 1991. Okay, we got one vote for 91. Oh, suppose you remember that one from back in the days. And one's a good one. All right, let me ask you a quick trivia question. Can you name at least one driver that was involved in the 91 wreck before I play the video? I know I'm gonna give you one that was not, and no, Dale Earnhardt had nothing to do with that. So I'm not gonna blame him for that one. So no, Dale Earnhardt Sr. did not have nothing to do with that wreck. But can you name one of the 7 drivers that was in the wreck that year? There was officially 7. I had to look up the stat. It was officially 7. 7 drivers were involved in a big, I guess for 91 centers. I guess you could say that was a big one. So, can anyone want to guess one before I play it? Pick a name. Pick a good one. Derek Cope. I think he might have. Oh, we'll find in a moment. Hold on. All right, we're going to show this. This is the restart with about the 13. I'm going to give you a quick little background because I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I watched this. But Rusty Wallace stayed out after the pit stop. He took the lead. Dale Walter was second at the time with his new race team. They had Earnhardt third, Ernie Irvan fourth, Cal Petty, I think the first in the middle. Yellow car was in the top 5. You know, everybody had different pit strategies. Remember that was a year 91 had that controversial pit rule. Like if you're an odd number car, you come in like 2 laps after the green flag started. If you're even number, you come in 3 laps afterwards. You can only change the odds with a green flag, not yellow flag. You know, NASCAR, they do stupid, confusing rules. They only did it for the first couple of races and they got rid of it. But anyway, this is how the setup goes. There's a lot of lap cars. Because remember back then, unlike now, you had the lead lap cars. You can see my finger. All this line over here is all the lead lap cars. Cars on the lead lap. See, I can't tell what this car is. But this guy right here and everybody on the inside of this are 1 lap down. And also remember, back in the days too, there was no yellow line rule. And also there was no freezing the field. You had to race back to the caution. Now you got a little background. Here's the crash right here.
I hope we can do it. All right, let's get back up top of the restart.
Y'all can hear that, Gert? Y'all can see the picture, Gert? Let me know if y'all can see the pictures clear for you. And now I can try.
88 laps complete as they come to the stripe. 12 to go. And it's
yes, look at Rusty Wallace's car. Look how cool that looks.
5, Rick Maston, 6, Joe Ruttman, 7, Sterling Marlin, 8, Ben with only 9. Davey Ellis was back there in 10. They wheel down into the first turn.
Ken, I wonder if Rusty Wallace has enough gas to go. I mean, we're told that when he hit him last, there was something like 60 laps to go. And if he can make that stretching it a long way, so we'll just see. But he's got more than gas to contend with right now.
Here comes the man in black, Earnhardt.
Look at Earnhardt. Yeah, look how cool that is. Don't you wish he was still alive? Crash is going to be a 3, 2, 1 now. There's Wallace. Uh-oh. You're right, Derek Cope, wasn't it? Yeah, so he...
Derek Cope. 4 more cars.
Oh.
Blowing time. Caution is out.
Yeah, that year was Ken Squire. That was David Hobbs. And Ned Jett was in the booth that year. And Mike Joy was in the pits. Uh-oh. Look at this guy coming up the banking.
Badly torn up. That's Hutch Strickland, number 12. All torn up.
Hutch Strickland. Ooh, man, that car really tore up.
7 cars involved.
Oh, look at that, Dale Waltrip.
Waltrip's car, the 17, the backstretch.
Oh,
J.D. Waltrip.
see, that's what the wives got to go through. The wives, the girlfriends, the fiancés of the race car drivers. I can say husbands too, because there have been women in cars. So look at the spouses. They're like,
Hates more than any other car in racing, the same one.
look at Rusty Walls even back there. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
He got nudged into the wall by that clutch of cars, and they came round for, obviously, as he had said, 13 laps to go. This was already pretty desperate.
He's a little hot right now. He crawls into the ambulance for the mandatory checkup. He looked at his race car first to be sure that it would not be able to continue.
J.D. Waltrip looking down.
Yeah, she don't look happy about.
He's dropped to the bottom. He's on the 8.
Well, we hope they show a replay.
To bring him down pit road.
Look at the cars back in these days, man.
Comes in,
See, they need to make cars more like these. You need to have more manufacturers back in NASCAR too. Look at this. In '91, you had a Ford, you had a Chevy, looks like a Pontiac, a Buick. Oh, that's an Oldsmobile. Cool. Oldsmobile. You had like 5 or 6 manufacturers in the sport back then.
They can't stop in the pits this time around. If they do, they'll be penalized. Of course, Walker might not have any choice. The penalty is if you come in and make a pit stop when the cross flags are out. The red flag with the cross on it is that you would go to the far end of the field. He's going to probably go back there anyway. And when that restart came about, you saw the 17. And
There's the cross flags. Now you have lights, but it's back in the.
Here's Mike Joy.
Ken, they're worried about the oil cooler inside that left front fender, which is now all torn away, and making sure that isn't damaged. And Darrell said he did smell a bit of oil smoke, and he's worried they might have hurt the cooler. It is hurt. You can see the tire has been bent up against it.
Look at that damage right there. Y'all see that damage? That's old CBS coverage, by the way, in case you want to know what channel that was. That was on CBS. Look at these graphics back from '91.
This race will come down to a restart that will decide it all. Remember this, the third place car, Kyle Petty, short of gear. Now, that shouldn't be a problem. He's not going to have to stop. But the key to this whole race is going to be who can come up off the corner. Remember that all week, that has been a big problem for the number 4 car of Ernie Irvan. Don't be surprised if Dale Earnhardt wins this thing yet.
So now Earnhardt is first, Ernie Irvan is second, Kyle Petty is third, Joe Ruttman is fourth.
Oh, look at all these nice old school race cars. Look at this, man.
Crashing that car that is torn.
Now this was racing,
now
people.
Trying to get him out of that Bobby Allison car.
This was racing. Ooh.
Rusty Wallace really seemed to be on his own when he said, we'll have to have a look at that again, I'm afraid. The radio is saying he feels he was tagged by Kyle Petty. We would need to look again. We need to go back a little bit further than that to see what happened. What happened, Coates? He did a usual run up onto the Strickland car.
And then that Harry Dent had nowhere to go, and he ran into Strickland.
Knocks him down to the inside.
Okay, here we are. There's Kyle Petty down on the inside, the green car.
Yep.
He might have touched him.
Just got him around, didn't he?
Yep.
Took the nose.
Slams hard down to the inside.
Rusty Wallace owns, what, about 24% of that car.
Look at that Oldsmobile.
Majority owner is Roger Penske, but it was a real driver's eye view of the whole gosh that you.
Oh, look at all that trying to drive. That's like Days of Thunder stuff. Trying to drive for that smoke, like
Rusty Wallace
keep straight, you know.
Going in for a checkup.
Y'all remember that movie Days of Thunder? That was a great. Wasn't that a great racing movie? I think my favorite racing movies were Mons. I would say Days of Thunder is second.
There he does just slip up into maybe touching.
Would I consider Ricky Bobby? Yeah, I guess you consider Ricky Bobby. That might be a third place. Or Herbie. I don't know if I would consider Herbie a racing movie, but I like Herbie though. That Love Bug is cool. You all haven't seen Herbie the Love Bug. I would highly recommend you watch the movie. It's the old one, not the Lindsay Lohan version. It wasn't bad. I would prefer the old Herbie, like Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, Herbie the Love Bug. That's the movies y'all should be watching. Look at Dylan trying to hit the pace car. Always gotta mess with the pace car.
Earnhardt may be in shape to finally win this fight.
God, rest in peace, Dale Earnhardt.
At Daytona for the finish.
That's sad. Look at that.
191 laps.
GM Goodrich. Look at that. All right, now we're back. Give me a moment. Let's see here. We'll do maybe one more big one for Daytona that I might change to the Talladega. Hold on. Man, that 60 car is cursed. I just saw a picture of a car, like a 60 car for like the Xfinity races. That car's got cursed this year. I don't know what it is about that 60 car, but some of that number with Xfinity is not working out this year. And y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I'll give you an example. This happened a couple months ago. There's Austin Cindric, which is the son of Tim Cindric, the one that helps with Roger Penske with his racing operations. He drove the 60 car. I want to give big shout out to Big Luck Scott for the video I'm about to show you in a second. The 60 car seems like every time somebody drives that car, most of the time this year it's been wrecked in some way, shape, or form. This is the worst one so far this year. This is Daytona about 3 months ago, and you'll see what I mean. Uh-oh. Oh. If I ever do NL 2003, create my own car, I'm not going to be 60. That's out of the question. I'm not going to be that number.
Joey Gates in the 35, sitting right up against the 60 now.
Hey, look at that 60 car. Got some no luck right now. Oh, that's Chase Briscoe.
Up the racetrack a little bit, man. Tip's going to try to drive in there, get to his inside, and get Scott's together. Austin Cindric just wasn't on the very bottom of the racetrack. Open up a little bit of a hole that Tip he thought was there. You see right here the contact already. Sorry, Cindric's flipping. That's very unusual to see a car flip that late after initial impact. Here we go above.
Ooh, that's a hard lick.
It was just a matter of time. It was trying to get really punched up too wide. Tip thought it's under 20 to go. He had to make a lane. You see that tumble, as you mentioned, really rough in the 60 car. But maybe Tip thought it was time to try to make it 3 wide. And we've seen that before. They out of the trial. If that inside curve doesn't protect the W.
Oh, that's crazy right there. Look at this.
That is a late move. And to be able to spot it again, that information to the 60. But there was room there. There was room to go. And Matt decided that was quicker. You see right there, there's a little bit of a hole. It looks like he has room to go to the bottom. And when he went to go, it just closed up. We always like to point a finger and say, this guy messed up or that guy messed up. And big time is just racing. I mean, it's people going for a spot. This is the speed that I love, guys. Right? Let's start to see
Whoa. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting look. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Look how crazy this wreck is. I'm going to admit. That's crazy. Anyway, ooh. That looked painful. I feel bad for him now. Uh-oh. Gotta give me my TV, son. Oh, no. Marlboro back at Formula One. I'm gonna have to watch that later. That's gonna be interesting. Because Marlboro's been a sponsor for racing for years. They used to do like Indy cars, Formula One. I think they did like other racing series, especially with Penske. Penske was very big with Marlboro. I know Emerson Fittipaldi was one of the first ones to have Marlboro, but it was really nice. I know Denny Sutherland had it, Rick Mears, and drivers like that had Marlboro. Oh, that could be interesting. I'm gonna do one more quick video tonight. Just something quick, fun. I'm trying to find something for y'all. Give me a second. But anyway, I really thank you guys for jumping on live with me tonight. Yeah, y'all been a blessing to me. I appreciate it. Let me see here. Yeah, I can't wait till the next time. Thank you. I'm not quite done yet. Oh, I haven't seen this yet. Oh, this one NFL. This is one Brady. Oh no, I don't want to watch them. This week, I was gonna say that's 500 touchdowns. That's impressive. Yeah, we'll do one more big crash. I take that back. We'll do one more. I'll do Talladega though. I might do a Talladega one. I don't know if I'll necessarily do that one they're recommending, but I may try it and I'll see if I can find something better. In the meanwhile, this is from Buffoon. Hold on.
Caution is out at Talladega for a grinding crash in the back straightaway, leading to turn 3. It happened behind the race leaders, but there is the point-standing leader, Jeff Gordon. Michael Waltrip, Joe Nemechek, Sterling Marlin was in it. There are few single-car incidents.
All right, we'll try this one. Whoa, no. No, that's too far. This will be the 2001 Tal EA Sports 500 big one. Hope you'll enjoy it, and then we'll go from there. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Wow, look at that. Goodbye. Oh! They're racing back for the win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart side by side. This is for the victory as Jeff Burton gets in the middle of it. At least 10 cars and over the record of the next. Remember, back in the day, you race back to from the caution or check the front. Ain't no that stupid freeze the field. Ain't NASCAR needs to get back to this. Race back to the checker flag. There you go, Junior. Well, on that happy note, well, that's it for tonight's live. Officially this time, after the little screw up from the first time. That's my fault, but oh well. I'm gonna be packing up for the Miami trip in about an hour or two. So what I may do, as a quick idea, kind of like Grip Dog, but I might do a little snippets. Like I'll do like record some videos the next couple of days, like a couple minute videos. Like okay, and that's how I'll record. Like literally, I just got up. No, I'm not gonna be that, but I can say just before I leave the house, like on 6:25 in the morning tomorrow. May do a quick 5-minute video. I was like, okay, this is me about to head out to the Miami trip conference. This is part 1 of an 8-part series. The next part, you might see me do a 60 to 90-second video of me just getting on the bus to head towards Miami. And part 3 to me arriving. Part 4 when I reach the place I'm staying at for the night. Part 5 on my cap. I don't know if I'm allowed to record me doing this service, but maybe I'll just record me for a minute being there. Maybe a minute or two afterwards. I might do a quick Instagram live tomorrow night. So if you have Instagram, you could join me tomorrow night. I'll do that. Tomorrow night, whenever I get back to the hotel from the cap, I will do like a half-hour live on Instagram, and I'll let you know what my thoughts and opinions on the whole thing, let you know how the whole day went. And I'll do a quick few-second video upload to YouTube tomorrow as well. And then me going to the King Jesus Ministry Church on Sunday morning just to say I arrived. And then after that, I'll do one, like pretty much heading back towards Orlando, and me when I get back to the house. And we'll see what happens. Now, not Facebook. So I don't have Facebook. Duh. Next YouTube live. I thought about it, pray about it. Friday nights are good. I like Fridays. You guys like Fridays. So for now on, we'll do a YouTube live every Friday night from now until further notice. And we'll do it at 9 p.m. I think 9 p.m. is a good time of night, Eastern time. So we'll do 9 p.m. next Friday. We'll do a YouTube live. Next week will be a Q&A. So everybody gets a 1-week notice. So Fake Daddy and I forgot who else was on the stream tonight. Hold on, let me take a quick look. Coco, let people know about it, and especially this week during the the podcast this week. Let them know. Spread the word. If you go on different people's live chat, like Eric B, Danny B, Eric, Double E, David Land, Black Flag Matters, Grip Dog. If they do something the next week or so, let them know there's another live. We talk about NASCAR on Sunday. Want to ask questions? Yeah, next week's gonna be a nice Q&A. You guys get to know me better a little bit, and go from there. And yes, I will have a couple big announcements about some stuff next week. And that's it. This is Rasheem Stewart. You like what you see? Hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe for more God, sports, music, and real life content. Until next time, God bless America. God bless Israel. God bless Trinidad. God bless the Yankees. God bless the Yankees. God bless the Giants. I have a bad feeling we're going to lose this weekend, but God bless them anyway. God bless the Knicks. So it's going to be a long season for them. God bless the New York Rangers. We just started hockey. I think we're like 0-1. I think we got a draw tonight, the other night. So, long season for that. And that's it. If you guys want me to talk about football stuff, I'll talk about football. We'll talk about NASCAR. That's my favorite sport, NASCAR. Yeah, I'm a black man since I like NASCAR. Oh, well. Get used to it. But we can talk about basketball, football, baseball, hockey, whatever sport you want. You want to talk about golf? We talk about golf. You want to talk about horse racing? Breeders' Cup's coming up in a couple weeks. We can talk about horse racing. Anything's like considered a sport by Webster's Dictionary, like poker, billiards, even WWE. I'll consider wrestling a sport. You know, I know it's more entertainment than a sport, but I'll still consider it a sport. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. And I'll give you more details about the Sports Jams idea next Friday night, okay? So I'll see you guys next Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So Black Flag Matters. You should when you're done eating dinner next Friday, because I know y'all people in Vegas like to eat early. Come out your boy for a minute, come out one of your fans, and go from there. And one of these days, I gotta figure out how to do a way we can get a special guest on this show, on this podcast, on this live show. And by the way, Fake Daddy and the other person came up. Come up with a creative name for this live show every week, and I'll start using it. And we'll go from there. Okay, you guys have a good night. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And the verses, whatever you do, do it in love. 1 Corinthians 16:14, English Standard Version. Goodbye. Love y'all. Deuces.